For those of you who have heard similar viewpoints espoused by similar people, let me tell you this. That kind of lethal ignorance, that kind of viewpoint that disparages black people, number one, that condescends and talks down to us, number two, that draws specious, spurious parallels between white racism and black racism. Racism presupposes the ability to control a significant segment of the population economically, politically, and socially by imposing law, covenant, and restriction on their lives. Black people ain't had no capacity to do that. Can we be bigoted? Yes. Can we be prejudiced? Yes. Racist? No. The unintelligence of the formulation is problematic when any black person says that. Number three, when black people began to spew this notion that 96% of black people are racist because we vote for a black candidate, suggests that all white people who vote for all white candidates are therefore also unavoidably racist. By that logic, everybody in the world is racist and it balances out, doesn't it? It makes no sense. It is illogical and irrational to its core. What we see when we hear these kinds of comments are lethal self-hatred, the denial of the humanity to black people that we see reflected in the dominant white society, refracted through the prism of our own black lives. Unmolested by enlightenment, such people are peripatetic, that is, walking around virtuous, not in terms of their virtue, but virtuous, virtual expressions of degraded self-hatred. I feel sorry. I feel horrible when I'm in the presence of such mean-speaking, ignorance-spewing, incredibly cantankerous viewpoints that don't honor the integrity, the beauty, the diversity, the complexity, and the wondrous, rapturous intelligence of black people. That's why I hang with black folk all the time, because I know better than that. You heard?
Oh, whoa. Check that out. Man, that guy, he used a lot of big words just to explain how he's not racist. I mean, his little $5 words, they would even cost a lot on Jeopardy, just the vowels alone. But anyway, what is up there, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You know, God. But anyway, you guys know what? Recently, I received this message from a person just saying, hey, Evolve, please stop saying I'm not trying to be racist because we as black people can't be racist. It got me thinking, man, wow, well, that's rather convenient for me, if that's true. I mean, because this is something that we hear quite often. There is this one side that say, hey, you know, black people can't be racist. And then there's this other side that say anyone can be racist. What are you all talking about? I mean, take someone, for instance, like the Lil Baby. Even Lil Baby recently, he got in a little bit of trouble when he said black people, they can be racist. You know, actually in a recent interview, this is what Lil Baby said. He said, to me, racist is someone who treats a different race than theirs a different way than they would treat theirs. I mean, I feel like if you're black, if you're a black person and you treat all black people one way and all white people another, you're a racist. I mean, I'm not a racist, so I give a white person a chance to talk. And we get into it before I can say I don't like you or not. So yeah, so Lil Baby, he believes that, you know, racism, it is defined, not unlike what the person said in our intro, it's actually defined as anyone that treats a different race than theirs, someone different. Rather you're black, white, Mexican. If you treat someone different than you would treat someone of your own color, then you're a racist. That's what Lil Baby define it as. But the other side, they say that, hey, me as a black person, I can't be racist because racist is defined as someone that has this prejudice and they wield the power over someone. See, they define racism as the ability to wield power. And because black people are in the United States and we don't control and we don't wield the power, we can't be racist. That's basically in a nutshell of what that side is saying. The clip. Let's listen to another clip. Let's listen to someone from that side explain again.
People cannot be racist. Let me repeat that. Black people cannot be racist. To be racist, you must be prejudiced and you must wield institutional power. And although anyone in this country can be prejudiced, anyone can believe something negative about someone based on their race, whether you're black or white, you cannot be racist if you don't wield institutional power. And black people don't wield institutional power in this country. Now, before you start Barack Obama all over me, let me explain that even though there are black people who hold some power, they don't hold institutional power. I'm an educator, so like white judges, white police officers, our systems, our institutions are still dominated by white people. And so that's a big difference. And the outcomes of prejudice are very different.
I like how she said she's an educator, to let y'all know she knows her stuff. Who she's educating though? Okay, so basically, let's break down what she said. Let me get some screen time over here. So basically, this is what that side, and this is what she explained. Maybe pretend we have a house. You see, this is an empty house. This house right here, it was built by these people. It was built by the white people. So the white people own this house. The white people are inside of this house. They create the plumbing. They create the stairs, the rules, the laws, because it's their house. They built it. It's theirs. They have the power. Now, black people, they come in this house. Now, although the black people may say, I hate you white people. You white people are ugly. You white people are disgraceful. Hey, black people, let's stay downstairs in this house. And the white people stay upstairs. That's not racist. It's not racist because this is not our house and we wield no power. We are just reacting to the powers that are inside of this house. Now, if the white person were to say, you black people, you guys eat at 9. You black people are ugly. You black people are nigger. you black people shouldn't be in here. You black people use the bathroom down here. Hey, we set up laws that all black people, you must go there. So that's racist. They are being racist. Why? Because they wield the power. This is their house. They can control everything. But if the black people say it because we wield no power and this ain't our house and we have no power over this institution, then we can't be racist. When we say the exact same thing, we can't be racist because we didn't build this. It's kind of weird, I know, but we are just prejudiced and we are just reacting to the powers at hand. It's not us being racist, we're just reacting to. It's a little weird, ain't it? Okay, I'm gonna play with this theory. Let's go. Let's say we go along with that theory. All right, look at this person. This is a big guy. We're not gonna say he's fat. We can't call him fat. We can call him huge or oversized or overweight, but we cannot call him fat because he don't own a bakery. He don't own a candy shop. Now, if he owned a bakery or a candy shop, then we can... I know, it's stupid, but that's exactly what we're saying here. It is so weird. This whole terminology, it collapses on itself. So, here's the question. Do racism require power? Or is it an attitude and not a political power thing? Okay, so you know what we need to do, because it's probably something I probably should have did in the beginning of this video, because one side is defining racism as willing power over someone in this institutional type deal, and the other side is saying, nah, it's just about race and you treating someone different. So who is right? What is the actual definition? Let's see what Webster and Google and the everything defines racism. Let's read. According to Webster, in everywhere, everything, I don't care who, type it in, name your choice. According to everything, racism is defined as a person who show or feels discriminated or prejudiced against people of other races, or who believes that a particular race is superior to another. Huh. So where did this definition about power and control and institution, where did that come from? Because the very definition says, so where did we get this definition that racism is defined by power and willing and substance and control and institution? Where did that definition come from? Why are people redefining racism to fit their narrative? I mean, look at this definition. It literally says to show prejudice against another race, to feel that you're better or superior than someone. So it is about an attitude. It's about a belief, not about power. Now, this definition, notice it said when another race, it didn't say when the white race feel that it's better or shows more power or discriminated against the black people. No, it just said racist. Any race can be racist, according to the very definition of racism. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a such thing as institutional racism. I mean, that's been going on for a very long time. I mean, when the powers at hand and the powers at be, have institution and buildings and laws and rules and mandates specifically to target different races, to keep different races in poverty, or to keep different races from getting a loan, or to stand in one community. They have different things. That is institutional racism. And yes, I get that. But just because they're institutional racism don't mean that there's not individual racism. Hey, white power. You black people, I hate all the black people. Burn the crosses, bring out the crosses. The black people are nasty. Oh, what are you doing? You're being racist. No, I'm not being racist. I'm in Africa. This is you guys' territory. You guys have all the power and the institutions here. So I can't be racist. I'm being a little hateful, but I can't be racist. Oh, right. I guess I'm the one being racist. Okay, carry on. See, it makes no sense. A little bit about. Anyway, there, guys, I like to know what you all think. I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. I know that I'm gonna have both sides. There'll probably be a pretty much a balance of dislikes and likes, because there's always going to be the other side, that feels a certain way, and then there's going to be this side that feels a certain way. And when someone or YouTuber or someone don't fit our narrative or our opinion, then we dislike them or we unsub or whatever it is. We live in a very Debbie Cake-ish world today, where people are just soft and a little sweet. A little sweet. No, but I thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We evolvers here, man. We're always evolving. We're always learning, getting smarter, getting brighter. And as always, KIP, keep it positive. Hey, I will see you all in the very next video. Peace!